This is the lesson many pet parents worry about the most. What to do when that next seizure comes, and more importantly, how to identify if it's an emergency. Seizures are frightening to watch, but my goal here is simple: to give you a clear step-by-step roadmap so that when the moment comes, you already know what to do. So let's get started. Step 1, stay calm and keep your dog safe during a seizure. Move objects away so they can't get hurt and block the stairs. Cushion their head with a folded towel or rug if on a hard surface. Dim the lights, turn off sounds like TV or anything that would be overstimulating. Keep other pets back. Do not put your hands near their mouth. They may bite unintentionally. Also, don't put anything in their mouth. They will not swallow their tongue. Don't restrain or hold down your dog. I just sit calmly next to Ruby while she's having a seizure to monitor her and keep her safe, but without touching her. Time the seizure. I start counting the seconds in my head when Ruby has a seizure. You can use a stopwatch, wall clock, or a timer on your cell phone. Film it if a video would help you describe to your veterinarian what your dog's seizures look like. Your dog is not aware or suffering during the seizure itself. Knowing that helps you stay calm. After the seizure, which is called the post-ictal stage, you can expect confusion, wobbliness, and hunger, thirst. Keep things quiet and dim, block stairs, and supervise your dog closely. Offer water and food only when fully alert. It can take some time, but once Ruby comes out of her seizure and is able to walk, I then offer her small amounts of food and cold water. She's always very hungry after a seizure. Once she eats and has some water, then we go outside in case she has to use the bathroom. If your dog feels hot after a long seizure or cluster of seizures, use a fan and a cool damp cloth on ears and paws, but do not put them in a cold bath. Step 2, know when it's an emergency. Get your dog to the veterinarian or an emergency animal hospital if a seizure lasts longer than 5 minutes, your dog has multiple seizures in a row without recovery, your dog isn't returning to normal after a seizure, or seizures suddenly increase in frequency or severity. When a seizure goes on longer than 5 minutes, or when seizures come one after another without recovery time, the dog can enter what's called status epilepticus or cluster seizures. Both are emergencies. In these situations, the brain is being overstimulated without a break, and the body can't regulate itself. This can cause dangerously high body temperatures, low oxygen, blood sugar imbalances, organ damage, or even permanent brain injury. If not stopped quickly with medical treatment, these prolonged or repeated seizures can become life-threatening. Step 3, have rescue medications ready. Many vets prescribe a rescue medication like rectal diazepam or intranasal midazolam to use during a seizure. Extra dosing with Keppra is also sometimes used once your dog has recovered from seizures. These are used to stop a seizure in progress or break a cluster. Ask your vet, should my dog have rescue medications? When should I use it? How often can I repeat it? When should I go straight to the ER? If your dog is prescribed them, keep rescue meds in your seizure response kit with instructions taped directly to the container the rescue meds are in. I didn't have rescue medications for Ruby until later in her seizure journey. I wish I would have asked for them sooner. You can always ask your vet about it if you are wondering if it's something needed at this time. Step 4, build your seizure response kit. Keep everything in one place so you can grab it quickly. Include rescue meds with clear dosing instructions taped on, seizure tracker log, your emergency vet or emergency animal hospital contact info like phone number and address. This is helpful information to have ready ahead of time so you don't have to try to figure it out during a crisis. A towel or a blanket or rug to help cushion their head during seizures on a hard floor. If you have a larger dog like I do, you might even want to consider getting a snow sled. This can be used as a stretcher to move your dog if they were to not come out of a seizure and you need to move them or lift them into your vehicle to transport them to your veterinarian clinic or emergency animal hospital. Step 5, monitoring while you're away. Some quick tips for this is the idea of having our dog having a seizure while we're away from the house is super scary. Here are some ideas of how to keep your dog safe and how to monitor your dog when you are away from the house at work or just running errands. Prep a safe zone. While you're at work or away from your home, keep your dog in a quiet area with non-slip rugs, block stairs, and remove sharp edges, cords, or furniture and objects that could fall onto them if they bumped into it during a seizure. Leave water available and keep temperatures comfortable. Avoid flashing lights and TV. Use simple tech, such as setting up a Wi-Fi camera with motion and sound alerts, and have it aimed where your dog will most likely spend its day. This way you can check in on your dog as well as get an alert if there's motion. Have a people backup. Arrange a trusted person like a pet sitter, neighbor, family member to check in at set times. You could also share camera access temporarily with them. Step 6, prepare your support team. You don't want to have to shoulder this alone. Make sure everyone in your household knows what to do during a seizure. If you have children and they're old enough, a great thing to do is give everyone a job, something they can do during and after the seizure that changes it from a scary event to something they can help during. Caregivers or pet sitters, make sure they have access to the emergency info sheet from this course. Family or friends know where meds are stored and how to give them in case they need to step in to help. When Ruby was first diagnosed, I was terrified to leave her with anyone. Creating a binder with her med schedule, seizure plan, and emergency vet contacts finally gave me peace of mind and let others confidently help. Download the seizure response kit checklist and the lesson downloads to help you prepare. Just a little quick break from the lesson and then we'll get back. If you have children, seizures can be scary for them, and so you have to figure out a way of how to explain it to them. As a school psychologist, one of the things that I've learned over the 20 years of my career is kids are smart, and if you can explain information to them in a way that they can understand it, they no longer have fear over it, and they like to know how they can help. So I wrote a children's book called Ruby's Rhythms. Let's learn about epilepsy, starring Ruby. Yeah, because she's a good girl. And it talks about her epilepsy, what's happening when she's having a seizure, and how her friends, the neighborhood kids, can help during that. So check it out. It's in the description below. There's a link to Amazon where you can purchase it. Now back to the lesson. After an emergency or even a concerning seizure or cluster of seizures, connect with your vet and share your seizure log and notes. This helps them adjust medications if needed and prevents guesswork. If you're not sure whether something counts as urgent, call anyways. Your vet would rather you ask than wait too long. Seizure monitoring and emergency planning can feel heavy, but it actually gives you more control, not less. You're not just reacting anymore, you're prepared. You will know what's normal, what's urgent, and what to do next. You're building skills, structure, and safety. And remember, your dog doesn't live in fear of seizures. They still want to play and cuddle. In the next module, we'll dive deeper into long-term management, things like medication adjustments, side effects monitoring, and how to balance care with everyday life. But for now, give yourself credit. By preparing ahead of time, you're already protecting your dog in the best way possible.